I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what just happened. I went to brush something off, some dust off my laptop, and boom. So I'm sorry, guys. My bad. My bad. I'll wait for y'all to find me again. It wouldn't let me, like on StreamYard, it says, "Do you want to resume?" See, I like StreamYard. Then I could have just resumed. I don't know what happened. Oh, bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. Okay, sorry. Sorry, guys. Like I said, when I brushed off the dust, I need one of those air things. It drives me insane. That clean out in between your keys. You know what I mean? But yeah, so anyways, G man, please stop making me have to to defend this motherfucker, please. And like I said in the other one, G man, I have a better picture of a wig that you could use of him in a wig. It's fucking scary as shit. Okay? It's scary as shit. And Hussy, stop picking on my fucking moderators. Okay? Stop it. I don't tell them who they can and cannot go and be mods for or be in their chat. I don't do that. That's a you and Carrie thing. And apparently Blazing Banter. Blazing Banter, I changed my thing, my banner. I had totally forgotten. Thank you for bringing that up yesterday. I do appreciate that because I went and changed it. It's now me and my mom and dad who passed away. Um Another thing, hun, there was no reason for you to unmod anybody. I don't talk about you. I actually, the last time I talked about you, besides yesterday, to correct the things that you got wrong, because I know you said you weren't sure. You said you could be wrong, and you were. But I tell them to go watch your stuff because you have good stuff. Don't use me as an out to get rid of your moderators. Don't do that. Your moderators and your chat should be allowed to go wherever they want to. And no, Flo, I don't just, and Hussy, I don't just add people. I add people who have consistently chatted with me and I've gotten to know in other chats in this community that I'm in now. And no, Blaze, I have not been kicked out of other communities. I've been in two. That one with Wigman and this new one I'm in, or part of. Part of. And you know what? They pick on me. They pick on me, and I'm okay with that. 21 said I need a reality check and then made a little giggle after. And that's okay. I said, yes, I know I'm working on it because sometimes I do. I'm new to this. I am new to this. When I came over here the first time, I had no clue that it wasn't a kid friendly area because I came from TikTok where my community over there is. And no, I didn't lose any of my followers on TikTok. It's exactly the same. Actually, just gained a few new ones. I'm almost exactly at 4,000. So that was wrong too. I haven't lost anybody over in TikTok. The only thing that I've lost is the ones that I follow that were not real accounts. TikTok automatically takes them off, which is fine because then it opens up for me to add my real people. Because you can only follow 10,000 people. That's it, period, on TikTok. You end up having to go through and delete the ones that says, it'll say TikTok user, and then you click on it, and underneath it'll say page not found because it was, or page restricted or page banned because that was somebody who was not real. But my followers, matter of fact, we will bring it up. We will bring it up quick before I continue with that bullshit. But yeah, the people that I mod on my channel are people I've talked to either through Discord and gotten to know, or people in somebody else's chat that I've gotten to know. Hold on a second. I hate when they do that. Why does that go so fast?
He's disgusting. What are we gonna do for money this summer? I find that it's bloody chicks second. You get so good at it, they yeah, right. You're in a wheelchair. Chicks dig wheelchairs. I swear to God, if you get a picture of you, I will stab it to death. I'm supposed to keep my pants too. 30, 40. Stop fighting. Yeah, because I'm going to the public pool if you want to come. What are you gonna do with the pool? You can't get wet. Do you guys know the chicks dig wheelchairs? Straight to man. Look at the picture. Then you get the door.
Hello, I'm looking for Frank Gallagher. Why? Is River was part? Who was?
He's one block over as she is. We just need a place to cook and a table big enough for 3. Or if you guys want to join, that would be so wonderful.
No, ketchup.
Sure, coming right up. Fiona. No, I'm sorry, but you're not cooking a Father's Day meal for Frank in my house. You're not taking it seriously with me. Done it. Because Frank is not a father. Not to me, not to my kids, and honestly, Sammy, not to you either. Here you go. Need anything else? Coming right up.
Morning.
Right away. Right? It's Frank. He'll never be there for you or for your kid. He will disappoint you every time. Here you go.
Clean.
Absolutely. Anything else?
No.
You're cynical, Fiona. You're too young and pretty to be so cynical and hard. It makes me feel sad for you. Here you go. Happy Father's Day.
More butter.
Right away. Sammy, listen to me. I'm not cynical about Frank. I'm just finally sane.
Sorry, I gotta go with you. The guy doesn't even know. No, I'm sorry. The guy in a war, man. It was a car accident. Fuck you, Mickey. He died serving his country. Along with you. Hey, take me to the funeral. No, it's illegal in this country. Hey, can you at the very least not wear a fucking uniform since every MP
Excuse me? Is there a problem with your service? Because the tip 15% or more is standard.
You were slow.
Slow? Is it that I was slow, or is it that your bloated metabolism can't handle a 5-minute wait for the 10 pounds of bacon you shut down your fat throat?
Oh, hey, enough. What's going on? What's wrong?
No,
I want to talk to your manager. You're talking to him. What do you plan to do about this, sir?
she disrespected my husband on Father's Day.
Man, rude and my ex are undercooked. Sir, respectfully, if you can't afford to tip, you can't afford to be here. You're signing with this little slut?
Let him go. Let him go. Okay, Sean, let him go.
First you apologize to my waitress, then you walk away and let me walk down the street and carry county. Yes, sir. Sorry.
You okay? Oh, I see.
Okay, sorry about that, guys. I am listening to Hussy and G-Man go back and forth. I was looking for something and then I forgot. Somebody sidetracked me. That's okay. We'll go back to the video. It'll come back to me. Wish I had StreamYard right now. Gotta wait.
And think of all the money Shanny took. At least with Shanny's, you gotta divide it by 3. But with him,
I said earlier too, if G-Man wanted to, I have better wigs. Pictures of Hussy with wigs he could have used, because the one that he used, the wig is brushed and it looks good. So he's not making fun of him with that wig. But in that, he needs to stop. He needs to really stop. G-Man, please stop making it easy for me to have to say Hussy is right. I don't want to. Because yes, you should have said something to CPS if you knew there was shit going on. That is my opinion. Just like you're entitled to an opinion. So am I. So is he, unfortunately. So is everybody else on YouTube. Right? So I'm sorry we're listening, guys. But
it's all his.
and yes, he did beg for money. There's videos on that. I was talking about that before I accidentally cut myself off on my last stream that I started. There's videos out there where Shanny sent him money that he asked for to pay his cell phone bill. He never paid the cell phone bill. And Rev sold him a house for $1.
I know what I know.
And another thing, I want to let everybody know who's mods for me or who's in my chat supporting. You don't need my permission to go over to somebody else's chat. You're not going to lose your wrench because of it. You can do what you want to do. You guys are grown. You're all grown-ups. I don't own the internet. I'm not the internet police. Neither is Hussy, Carrie, or Flo. You can do what you want. Actually, Flo is the same way, I believe. She doesn't care. So, no. Don't do that. And I was explaining to Blaze, you got some things wrong. I said she mentioned me a few times. I never said you did. And I know you said that. You said that I didn't mention you because I don't have a reason to mention you. but you have twisted some things around. Okay? You need to go back and watch. You have twisted some things around. My kids are no longer allowed on here. I unfortunately, as I spun around yesterday, I'll do it again. This is my room, okay? This is my room. I can stand up in it, Carrie, okay? It's not a very big room, but it's a room. And it's dark back here. Let me grab my phone for a flashlight. Because it's dark back here. And I'm not going to go in there because my son's in there. But see that hanging unicorn right there? That there is my son's bedroom. Okay, I don't know if you can see how exactly the door is shaped, but it goes down like this. And the only door we had, my other son broke when he lived here. Okay, but that's where my son's room is. So when he walks out to go down the stairs, to the door down there that he broke, you can actually see the little speck of light. That's part of my broken door. Okay, bitch. I don't control. Oh, shit. Now I gotta shut that big light off. Hold on. Oh, I dropped my desk. I'm just gonna move it over here. There we go. So I don't want to hear anymore, Carrie. I don't care what you have to say. I don't want to hear it anymore. Okay? This is just where my bed is. And yes, I've hit my head off of this 100 times. My kids have when we're watching movies. It can't be helped. My boyfriend does it all the time. Okay? There's nowhere else for me to move my bed because even on the other side, it goes down. And I'm not going to move my room around. So, plus I have my little dream catcher right here. Okay. I have this over here where my mom's ashes hang for me and my son because I have them in a necklace. Ah, shit. Ooh, Carrie pisses me off. See what you made me do, bitch? I just fucking cleaned in here. Damn soda. Sorry. Carrie gets me so worked up sometimes. Carrie and Hessie. I dropped my soda. Put this back on my knee. And I have a nice king-size bed, too. That also takes up a little bit of my room. I still don't remember what I wanted to show you. Woosah, Bri, woosah.
And you benefited off of Rev, and you sit over here.
He did benefit off of Rev.
What you did yesterday, you are
I
no
want
better.
to share my screen.
Worse. I ain't gonna say worse. How's everybody doing? Let me change the background here real quick.
Wait, there was.
I are from. You might call my area a bunch of weirdos. Big boy, you want to do that? An opportunist that got a no, but yeah, he well, and insane. You and you got kicked from Twitter. Food.
Wait.
She didn't even see you.
Look at this. He thinks this. Let me turn down the thing. Look at this. That there in his fucking hands is a barbed wire bat, I believe. Yeah, that's his barbed wire bat for gay bashing. I don't agree with that, G-Man. That's why, that was one of the main reasons I wanted up on Hussey's panel before they booted me out. Because I felt like you were threatening people and my best friend is gay. Okay. My daughter's biological father, his adult son, and my 23-year-old are best friends, and he came out to my son, and my son let it slip. Oops. But his dad's not mad. But that's beside the point. The point is, people are who they are, and they love who they love. And it's not up to you to judge that. It's up to God.
Yo.
I can't take his.
You and Shani and Rev are identical.
They kind of are.
People to send them cash apps. You were and my story is never gonna change.
I can't stand his raps.
Think of all the. I think he.
And why would you use this? Are you bashing Italians now? I'm Italian. You don't own anybody. We own ourselves. Okay? And remember, like I said, I don't care if I hate the person. If somebody's lying, I'm going to call it out. Hate them or not.
Think of all the money he got.
Oh, God. Have you guys seen this picture? Have you seen this video of fucking Rev? Look at that shit. It's like a white version of Hussey. Well, Hussey's white too, but still. It's like a paler white version of Hussey. With worse makeup, at least Hussey can put lipstick on. This motherfucker, look at him. Who did your makeup, Rev? That is Rev, by the way. I gotta find that video. God, I forgot what I was. See how unimportant these fucking people are?
I'm not asking Carrie anything. I know what I know. And you benefited off of Rev. And you
okay, see, Hussey, you lied because yesterday you did ask Carrie about G-Man. You kind of did. You asked her, is this true? Did he ask for money? Did he do this? And she confirmed he did.
Here. and you judge him and you put him down when you were benefited and got. See, I would have let you up on panel. But what you did yesterday, you showed who you are. And stop using the Bible as a weapon. You can't be coming up here and reading me what Matthew and Peter Paul said.
People are going to use the Bible as a weapon, Hussy. Get over it. People, that's their religion. That's their belief. You can't make somebody stop believing like that.
And then fire up a video and say you're going to pow the D. Why don't you get your wig? I don't know what color lipstick you use.
Again, G-Man, I have a better wig picture because this one is brushed. This one is brushed, okay? And it looks decent. You're not making fun of him in this one. Everybody's seen this one. I have better ones. Email me. I got better ones. Oh, that's what I wanted to show. I think.
Fuchsia, Lavonda, I don't see nothing wrong. If I remember correctly, you were banging my butt last night, weren't you? Yeah, see, I'm not ashamed of what I look like.
Okay, so let me just do this here real quick. Where's my background at? Okay, oh, blue. Nah, let's do my brick wall. All right. We'll do the brick wall.
And do me a favor, since you're in here, make that your thumbnail. I love it.
Now, let me get this thing off my screen real quick. Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to this YouTube channel. Before we get started, got a quick announcement.
Ugh, sorry, guys. Allergies.
On this YouTube channel. It's a little bit of a surprise. Some of you won't be surprised, but it's going to be a bit of a...
No, I'm not surprised. You're going to make it an LGBTQ, ain't you? You're going to put some pastel colors in there. You're going to put the rainbow flag in there. You're going to come up with wig and lipstick. Ain't you going to do that? You finally done fell out of that closet, sir?
Branding. And I've been planning this for a while, so I'm going to be doing that to this channel soon.
Good.
And what I'm going to do today is going to be talking about the topics of CPS, Chinese kids, friends, and my motivations, and I'm going to do it uninterrupted on this channel.
Exactly.
Just so that the newer people that may be watching.
Like I said, Hussy, go look up Luzerne County Kids for Cash, because now also Lackawanna is being investigated, Northumberland County, and there's a few other counties down by our state capital being investigated for the same thing. So I can understand why G-Man was hesitant at that time to call. Because you people have called on me. I've never, and let me make something else clear, Blaze. I have never called or called the police on you. The only person I have ever called CPS on is the Resilient Jenkins. So if you're going to come at me, you better come at half of America. And yes, I am a mandated reporter, Hussy. My license is still valid for another 5 months. Okay? And I don't have to tell you where to find it. I've already shown my license multiple times. So you can kiss Carrie's fat ass. Okay? And I've shown my disability proof as well. You can kiss her fat ass for that too.
Fit off of. He's capable of actual friendship. Have I ever...
That's not the one. Where is it? With the pink fucking wig. It is hilarious. And his teeth. Somebody posted his teeth here when he don't have the veneers. Nope. My teeth are all original. All original. Another good channel to watch is Jan's Views. She has a video up of Hussey crying about Carrie. She titles it Hussey's Found New Love. I got a community post up, guys, too, to see how long their friendship lasts, especially after watching the one that's titled Hussey Betrays Everyone. He does. He sure fucking does.
Okay, and we are hope to unveil. No. Wants to scream? Anybody?
That's not what I was looking for. Come on. This wig scared the crap out of me. I didn't know what I was looking at. I think it was on Loudmouth Bussy channel. He is great. He has some fucked up videos. Check him out. Somebody's like, oh, he's ragging on you. It's okay. He didn't say anything off the wall. I didn't know what the hell was on his head. He looked like a damn moppet. I mean, this one was pretty scary fucking too, but...
Hey, she didn't like that. She quickly went and shut the shade. I put on my Amazon wish. Turn it off. Take the plug out, Hazy. You're going to wear out the battery. 20.
It's still around today. Now,
This is a purple one. Look at that. Who can put hair in their face like that? I can't.
And you
But
have
at
to
least
eat it.
that one's not
Potatoes and carrots.
like this one. I hope I can find it.
I never gave you
Whoa, wait, what the fuck was that? What the
She
fuck
spends
is that?
time
Is that
to
his
make
Peg
herself look
Bundy?
decent. This one over here, she don't care. She don't care.
That is
about
Peg
big
Bundy.
beautiful self.
It's not even brushed,
I don't
sir.
know
Brush
if
them.
Farrakh or whatever, but the episode while she gave birth and she was in the hospital.
Oh my god. You guys ever seen The Incredibles from the Disney Channel? That short little lady with the bob cut, except her hair's black. Like, my daughter got a picture with her when we went to Disney. I can't. Hey, rabbit old bat. Oh my god. I was trying to find the one with his moppet wig that scared the crap out of me. That's not it. That's not it. I hate the attic. Oh, Hussey used to live in an attic? What, like me? I don't live up here, but I sleep up here, watch TV. I'm trying to find it. It scared the ever living crap out of me. I'm like, what is on his head? It might have been on this channel. It was like just not brushed out, nothing. It just looked horrible. I'm pretty sure he made fun of it himself, but still. It was definitely something hilarious. I couldn't with the pink wig. I'll find it for later. Oh, you do you, boo. Absolutely. I'm going to go down and make lunch in a little bit here. Figured I'd jump on for like an hour. Let's see. I don't know if y'all saw my community post, but I was so excited. Oh, there's a few of these posted. Carrie posting her children online. Whether he's an adult now or not, it shouldn't be done. And this is from Fallon. It says, please unsubscribe from my channel at Unicorn Girl 83. I think we both agree that what the problem is here is you are subscribed to me and I'm not to you. And have you blocked? Oh, you're blocked too. You've been blocked. So please unsubscribe, and then you don't have to worry about seeing my horse face, as you say in your every video. And I don't have to hear about you airing my videos. I honestly really was helping you out with what? With in the beginning, when folks told me not to because they knew you were nothing but a bully. Who bullied who? Who continues to bully me? Keep bullying. I'm used to it. So, peace, girl. I don't even mention you because I don't associate myself with people who bully, slander, and hate on others. Oh, isn't that what you do? You bully, you slander, you're racist, and you hate on me daily after you asked me to do this and said you weren't going to talk about me anymore. And what are you doing? You just did it yesterday. You keep doing it, so I'm going to keep doing it. Thank you. Hi, Emily. Thank you, and have a great life and great luck with your mods and channels. It was a nice, please leave me alone type of thing. So I went and unsubscribed. And then my messages blew up. She's talking about you again. She's talking, and I went and watched the video. She called me a crazy cracker. Not a crackhead, a crazy cracker. I slowed it down and replayed it, and I saved it because she told an entire chat to take what they needed and that she had more information about me and my real name if needed. To me, that is doxing and encouraging doxing. I don't encourage doxing on this channel. Yeah, I fucked up yesterday because I'm sorry. Hussey's last name is funny looking, and I thought it was one of his, like when he says fibromyalgia, he calls it fibromyalgia. So that's what I thought he was doing with his last name, so nobody would know what it was. When I used to have Cash App, I did not use my real last name for my card and to send money. So I didn't know, and I apologized. That will never happen the fuck again. But in my defense, he also berated one of my good friends whose mother is really sick and asked me to drop his Cash App for him because he does not do this. And obviously, if he would have paid attention to the post, I mean, I know he's legally blind. My grandmother is, so I get it. But if he would have read the whole fucking thing, he would have seen. I'll read exactly what my friend said. This was the thing. I blocked out his name. Everybody knows his first name is Ken. And it's also been brought to my attention, Hussey, by some other creators. You've already dropped your own name by yourself. Everybody already knew. And I did tell my chat nobody is to be going around using your fucking name to dox you. And if I find out, like I said in my video, you do you. Do what you got to do because I don't condone it and they'll deserve whatever they get. But nobody from my area better be doxing nobody. But he messaged me and said, someone just sent $1 to my Cash App. Oh, wait, I'll go up further. I said, do you want me to drop your Cash App? I won't collect money for others through my own. The haters will claim I'm stealing it. LOL. He said, people aren't very nice. Are they going to help me? I said, well, my chat are good people. I might be able to get you something for your mom. That's up to you. I'm going through it. It's rough. And I'm in a rough spot. I said, okay, hon, what's your Cash App? He gave me his Cash App. I said, okay. He said, someone just sent $1 to my Cash App with a note, and it kept saying, slandering me, and you will hear from his lawyer, Hussey. I laughed. I said, ignore him. And he sent me the screenshot. Okay. And I said, he wears a wig, bad ones at that. He says, oh, Lord. That's what he sent through Cash App, though. I said, yeah, he thinks it's my Cash App. He's what YouTube calls a troll. Because that's what you're doing. You're trolling, just like I do. I troll your page. You troll mine. Get over it. I called you a troll. Who fucking cares? He says, oh, I said, yeah. He said, people are scumbags. He said, yes, they are. And that was that. said people are so miserable, they have nothing better to do but to harass other people. Yep. That's exactly it. I wonder if I have a picture of that fucking wig. That wig was scary as shit. Like look at all of this shit. These are all things people sent me. All videos of Hussey. All those ones. Most of these are what I screen recorded from Fallon calling me a white cracker and having her chat encouraging doxing. Yeah, it goes all the way from way up there, all the way. And then other videos that people screen recorded, some I did and sent me. Oh, I remember what I wanted to show you. I was so excited. My favorite comedian, one of them, besides Mark Caldron, is Matt Matthews, the farm guy. And I was so excited because where are they? They're on my community post. I love it. I was so excited. It's on my community post. So Matt Matthews and another creator I follow is Random Patriot. He is a auditor that goes around and proves what you can and can't do, even in New York City. And he commented back as I commented on one of his posts. He hearted it and said, "I'm really glad you're here." I was excited. I was like, oh my God. Yeah, here's the original post. I know you can't see it very well. I said, "Sir, you tell them animals what it is," because he's always yelling at his animals, and I think it's fucking hilarious. I said, "Your shows really help me when I'm in a dark place," with a laughing, crying face. I said, "Thank you for the laughs." He hearted it and said, "I'm really glad you're here." And I messaged back and said, "Thank you," with a little heart emoji. Like, I could be in a shit mood or upset over something Hussey and Carrie have said about me, or even Fallon, and I go turn on Matt Matthews and he's like yelling at his horses or his chickens. And his stand-up comedy is just funny. It's so funny. I love it. So y'all should check him out. He is hilarious. It's funny because he has a donkey named Mookie. I don't think that's in any reference because I'm sure he has no idea who she is, but I just thought it was funny. I'm like, oh, that's not right. Until I started watching, and Wookie keeps losing his boots. Like he puts, the shoes to protect their legs and stuff in the cold. He keeps taking them off. Wookie, where's your goddamn boots? Keeps yelling at him. And the chickens, he goes to get the eggs and they'll like snip at him. And he's like, "If you snip at me one more time, you fucking raggedy bitch, I'll take you to KFC. And I feel bad. He just lost his favorite chicken, Fluffy. He treated Fluffy. Fluffy was like part of his family. That chicken went inside his house. He's got a beautiful house too. Very beautiful house. His husband is funny too. He'll be scrolling through the haters making fun of him, and he put up the picture of the one. He's like, honey, get you some dental floss before you come for me. Okay? And the husband, and he's like all serious, you know. Barely ever see him smile, and he's all serious, and he's like, that one's a douchebag. That one can kiss my ass, or better yet, kiss its own ass. I love it. I love it. If you're having a bad day, seriously, go watch either Farm Life. Like, he's got different shows that he does. Go watch him because he is fucking hilarious. It's Matt Matthews, blonde guy. He wears a robe. He's like, get up. It's time to do farm chores. Now, he was known prior to the farm chores for boudoir photos. And that's when YouTube got to stick up their butt and everything else, and TikTok, where you couldn't do that. So one of his friends who films for him was like, you should do about your farm life. You're funny. Make it funny. He's like, what's funny about it? And you'll get him sometimes. You'll be like, I hate it here. Get a farm, they said. It'll be fun, they said. The fuck it is. It's not fun. He'll get his tractor stuck sometimes. He does barrel racing with his horses. It's great. He's got a lot going on, and he tours. I'm trying to get my boyfriend to take me. He's going to be playing in Hershey in April. Hershey, PA. I want to go see him. He's played in New York, where I went to see Stephen Ho, the tips from the ER guy. I got pictures of that. That's pretty cool. That was fun. He's funny too. He's like, anybody in here a nurse? And we all of us raised our hands that were. And he's like, y'all should do something else. It sucks. He's like, you get freaks in there. I said, oh, I know. It was a good time. My boyfriend got me the VIP thing. So I got like a hoodie and a lanyard thing with Stephen Ho on it. And pictures, private pictures. So that was fun. So much fun. So see, Carrie, I do way more than just get on here. It's just wintertime right now, and there's not much to do here in the winter. It's cold. Dumbass. So, yeah, let's get back to that video. Oh, that's not the one. Is it? Yeah, no, that's not the one. This one.
Closet, sir, Randy, and I've been planning this for a while. So,
How many of you think G-Man's in the closet? I know a lot of people who are overly religious like that, and so homophobic, that are in the closet.
I'm gonna be
Because let's be real, most Christians don't really care as long as it's not brought around them.
doing that to this channel soon.
Good.
And what I'm going to do today, I'm going to be talking about the topics of CPS, Chaney's kids,
Yes.
friends, and my motivations, and I'm going to do it uninterrupted on this show.
Exactly.
Just so that the newer people that may be watching me or hear about me know where my mind is and where my head is on all of this. I'm going into a lot of
Your mind and your head is up my asshole. That's where it is.
Shanny stories or whatever.
No,
And
it's
then
not,
going into,
sir. Nobody wants to be up there with what you did with
Just the
bananas.
topics in
I
general.
still can't
Before I
eat
do, I'm gonna
bananas
chat
after
here real
hearing
quick.
that.
Okay.
You know, now I know why he doesn't read the chat. Because they were all dogging you yesterday. Even before.
My one mod is out of state where she's from. She's down with her daughter in Florida doing the horse racing. And she said she'll pop in and out. I just wanted to make that clear. It's the one that he's talking about. It was right before she left.
You started, there was like 7 comments in there going against what you were saying. Now I know.
All right. So Dr. Pock is here. Whoever the heck that is. I got a funny feeling I know who, but Dr. Pock.
Isn't it Dr. Spock, first of all? I know who that person is. And I believe it's Dr. Spock or S. Pock. I don't think it's just Dr. Pock. I could be wrong, though.
Easy ST1. Tattoo Lady 100 is here.
Oh, that freak.
Let me see.
That is my mod that he's talking about, because she went up on his chat and said G-Man isn't lying. That's her opinion. She has the right to it. Do I think he tells the truth about everything? No, definitely not. But he's reacting to Hussey reacting to him. If Hussey would stop bringing him up every 5 fucking minutes, maybe he would too. Maybe not. Who knows? It is G-Man.
Somebody else on here. Mistress Carla 6969 is here. How you doing? This is what she said. Hey GBU, remember, don't feed the trolls. They want your attention. Don't play into it. Okay, gotcha. I appreciate that. Thanks.
Dude, don't you say you're a troll? What troll? Who said that? Oh, this person. Oh, says the troll herself.
Mind you, the person he's talking about is a woman with MS, severe MS. Still tries to manage to get around on her own and everything. That's why they don't show themselves, because it's embarrassing for her. So let's pick on somebody with a disability. Let's do that. Yeah, should they have said that they know who Ezzy was and da-da-da? No, they were just fucking around, trying to lighten people's moods. Leave them alone. Jesus Christ.
Idiot. Yo, idiot.
We got Bleacher Bum and Voiceless Ghost is here.
Oh, great.
Oh, one more guy. Negan.
Isn't Voiceless Ghost Kratos? Somebody said that is Kratos. I could be wrong. Let me know in the chat, because I'm pretty sure somebody said that is Kratos. And that's not somebody I want in my chat. I've seen videos, and I don't want that in my chat.
Sassy Street, CC Street, I think. Okay. All right. So he's here. So let's put this here real quick, because this is the new thing with me now is that I knew about the abuse, and I'm probably going to end up in prison if they end up going to court, blah, 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 blah.
Again, I'm going to say this again. Hussey. Flo. No, they're not going to bring up the past. I covered that in one of my videos. I know you were just giving your opinion. I understand that. But you didn't sound like you were giving an opinion. You said, you know what? He's gonna have to. That's not an opinion. That's saying that's what he's going to have to do. Okay? And no, all the PA judge is going to do is look at the court summary. A court summary lists everything that you have done from a traffic ticket to a criminal offense in the state of Pennsylvania, right? And the judge will look at that court summary and everything that you've done in PA. They don't care what your ass did in Timbuktu, Colorado. They don't care what you did in Canada. They don't care what you did down south in Florida, unless it pertains to what they're there for. Not even Shanny's record is going to matter from 2019. Okay? Yeah, they only go back 5 years, and that's been 7. Okay? That's 7 years ago. They don't care. I can promise you. I've lived here going on 21 years. Been in and out of the courts for the truancy shit with my one son. Traffic tickets. Okay? And yeah, I got a couple harassment too. So you know what? That to you, you don't know what you're talking about. Okay? I understand. Like I said, you claim you were giving your opinion. I don't feel it was an opinion because you said, oh, he's going to have to. They're not going to bring up that shit. First of all, if you know how our counties work, okay, like in mine, there's the Luzerne County Jail in Wilkes-Barre. There's a tiny little garage that's the magistrate court that I've been to a couple times with what's going on with someone in my family. There's the Children and Youth Court, which is separate. They don't even need to go to the big court. Next to that is the Social Security Court. Across the street is this big castle-looking thing. It's the Luzerne County Court. It's pretty much the same way in Lackawanna. Okay? There's different courts. We have a magistrate court. We have the Superior Court, which is our big court. And then you have the big circuit court for the entire state. Okay? They go by the court summary. And neither one of them have a big criminal record here. Actually, Shanny has the one thing from what just happened. And Rev has this one coming up, the one from before, and a suspended registration. Okay? Period. That's it. Nothing else. That's all the judge is going to look at. Okay? I don't care if your daughter's a fucking cop in New York City or New York, wherever it is that you live, because I don't know if you live in the city or outside of it, whatever. Those laws don't apply to Pennsylvania. We are a common law state. Okay? My boyfriend lives in Binghamton. He even knows the laws in upstate New York and New York City don't apply to PA. Federal laws do, but they're all summary charges. Summary charges here are like a very, very, very the lowest form of misdemeanor. This is what I think is going to happen, okay? They're going to both go to court. They have to show up. Brad probably doesn't have a choice because he has, and that's probably why they haven't picked him up yet, is because he's going to court again anyways. Now, if he doesn't show up to this one, they're definitely going to pick him up on a bench warrant to appear in front of the judge. They're definitely going to get fined. They may both get probation for what they did to each other. They're not going to go to jail for that. They're not going to go to jail for that. Okay? They're not. If they do, I would be very surprised, and it won't be for very long. It might maybe 30 days because it's only up to a 6-month thing. And with how overcrowded our jails are here and murderers escaping the past few summers, one Brazilian dude did the crab walk up and over a barbed wire fence. We are short staffed with guards who don't want nothing to do. Nobody wants that job. Okay? So you got one person watching hundreds of people in the yard. It doesn't work. So our state is trying to cut back on bullshit like this. What they'll probably do is the judge will be like, okay, we've had enough. You guys cannot be near each other forever. There's a permanent restraining order, which is different from a PFA. I just went through this. So it'll be permanent forever, which in their minds, they're going to think, okay, well, if we want to be together, we have to move out of state, not realizing that if something happens, that will show up in another state, that there is a restraining order against the two of them out of Pennsylvania. Although I question that because my daughter's father got picked up for back child support, even though his children were over 18 during 2020, got stuck in the jail, sent him home. Now 8 years ago, he got pulled over. His passengers had shit on them. He had no clue. And they picked him up for that. But Florida never found that, but they found that he owed child support. So I highly doubt, depending on where they move, that will even be found. So I'm just saying, your alleged opinion is wrong. It is wrong, okay?
Anyway, so during this stream, I'm going to be eating my apples and sipping on water because I have a bit of throat growth and I might be coughing, and I want to try to prevent that if I can.
Honey, yeah, did I say hello to you, sweetheart?
So I'll be doing that. Let's start off with
guys, you remember that Brady Bunch episode where the middle son said,
I gotta take my nasal spray. I don't like to do it on camera. Hold on, guys. But I'll let this play.
And no, I do not eat that together. Oh, hell no.
Good one here. Let's start off with CPS here real quick. How about this? I actually have a video prepared for the CPS thingy. Let's take a look at that. And no, for the people that was around during the GTV days, that is not what you think. So we're going to take a look at the video here real quick because I want to address something that Hussey said on his stream.
I gotta say something. I love the fact that I have triggered you for a whole fucking week. Dude, I fucking love it. You know why? Because I hate a nerve. I hate a nerve. And you can't handle it, can you? You can't just move on, can you? Now, you had to come up and fire up this stream, come in my chat every day. Not one, not two, but every day. And you were sick as hell yesterday, but you still had to fire up because what I said done burned your ass.
Real quick.
You sit there and...
As I consider Hussey to be an easy target. For those who don't know what that means, is that I don't consider Hussey to be something of a challenge for me to deal with.
Down in 1, 2, 3. You said this is a one and done SmackDown. Damn. What one and done? You still on it? I thought this was a one and done SmackDown and this was a knockout. Look at you. Look.
Sorry, guys.
Weirdo.
Hussey makes it painstakingly easy for me to go after. So this
He
is the video you
does.
guys take
He
a look
does
at.
make it
I don't know
easy
why
to
you
go
do
after
this.
him.
Take a look at this real quick.
But so does G-Man.
If something's gonna be settling.
G-Man, it's 10 minutes. You want to come and say hello, Sweet Pea?
Nobody wants to say hi to you,
Sweet
Hussey.
Pea, Punky, come and say hello, gorgeous.
I think Hussey has a
It's
crush.
genuinely insane. And I want to preface the rest of this by saying you may have noticed this year that we've largely kind of stepped away from things that could be deemed drama in the community. There's so many things in the world right now being torn down, set on fire. We've really tried to pivot and focus on most of those things. But this, it's not drama. It rises above. Right? So for those unfamiliar, Ethan Klein is a longtime YouTube creator, very big podcaster. Well, the story is heavily centered on a video that he posted yesterday. The actual story goes back a little bit further than that because Ethan first CPS, Child Protective Services, visited his house during an H3 podcast episode on Friday, explaining
an anonymous call went into them on the 3rd, saying that they were somebody that works at the house, and they wanted to report us because our kids are crawling around eating dog shit and getting viruses.
with Ethan then going,
So I'm gonna rewind this again here real quick and play this again because this is gonna be really important for me to keep playing this because it's gonna bring my point home a little bit. I could have found a funnier one in this one to actually use, but let's just hear what he had to say why CPS was called again.
G-Street.
Where's my other one?
Saying that they were somebody that works at the house, and they wanted to report us because our kids are crawling around eating dog shit and getting viruses.
with Ethan then going on to say that CPS
These are YouTubers that are calling and saying that his kids was actually doing this, and they call it CPS. According to Hussey says you're supposed to call CPS, the first sign of abuse. So pretty sure they all saw that with this.
No. Again, I fucking hate Hussey, but that's not what he said. G-Man, you knew. Will told you in confidence what was going on. And you chose to ignore it. That is what they're talking about. That is what they are talking about. That is what we have all been talking about. Yes, you definitely should have reported it. I'm sorry, but yes, you definitely should have reported it. Oh, that's my TV. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Not reporting it and ignoring it when Will opened up to you, because that has come out of his mouth. I believe out of Will's mouth himself. Somebody had had covered that. He had told you him and his little brother were afraid of Jason and they didn't want him to come back. That's when you should have stepped in. That's just my opinion. I'm entitled to it, like everybody else. You definitely, and with Shani hoarding the food, her fat ass blocking the food so they couldn't eat it. There's days I go hungry so my kids have food. Because, right before food stamps come, sometimes there's just food for them. It's for them. And I'll just go hungry. I'd rather go hungry than my kids go hungry. But I'm also the type, if I need help with food, I will call and get help. You could have even called and been like, listen, this is what's going on. They're claiming that there is no food and they need help and they're afraid to call. You don't know. They could have come out and given them resources to call. They could have brought them food or taken them shopping even. I've had that happen before where I've called for help and the lady was like, Bri, just meet me at Giant and we'll go. Because I know some of them from working in home care. She's meet me 20 minutes. I stopped at the courthouse and get a voucher. I ended up she let me spend $2,500 on everything needed for the house. There is nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with asking your community for help if you need help. And there's nothing wrong with anonymously calling and saying, I think there is something going on here. I can't prove it, but I think somebody should come out and look. And yeah, maybe it is a waste of resources. But to who? To who? Honestly. I hate when I brush my teeth, but I still don't feel clean enough, so I bought this stuff. It's supposed to help. Like, there's nothing on my teeth. I scrub the crap out of them, but every night, I don't know. Okay.
Gentlemen, right? See, I want you to show where I said that. Since you always have receipts, you ain't showed.
That's another thing. Hussy, why do you ask people for receipts but won't look at them? You literally blocked me after asking me to show the proof. And I did, and you blocked me on Gmail. So, and then the same with Carrie. She wanted receipts, and the minute I pulled up the fucking video, you privated it. Right in the middle of it. I was live streaming it, and you blocked it. Oh, you do you, Emily. Do what you got to do, hon.
One damn receipt. Not only have you not showed receipts, but you lie.
And to answer your question, Flo, and why I'm keeping said picture of what he did to my friend, because you people always ask for receipts because he'll forget down the road, you know, especially because you guys are getting up there in age too. And that's not a crack at age because I'm getting up there too. I'm going to be 43. My memory's not the best. So this way down the road, if you say, I didn't do that, show the receipt, I have it. But let me show you something. Just so you know, I have this is all, hold on, let me turn the thing down. Okay, this is all pictures and videos and receipts of everything. Okay, everything. You say, find something. Look how many I have to fucking go through. Plus, there's a bunch on here that I, by law, can't delete yet. So, look at this. Look at this. Do you see all this shit that you expect me to go through and just be able to find right off the fucking bat? Look at it. It keeps going. It keeps going. This is just 2024. This is just 2024 and 2025. And then I also have the other one. Where is it? This one. Oh, I gotta re-download that. The Google Photos has over 8,000 pictures. How do you want me to just pull something up? I have to save everything. And there's certain things I'm not allowed to delete right now due to certain family member that's going through something that we have to now go to trial for. Yeah, guys, we found out yesterday it's going to fucking trial. The pussy couldn't even plead guilty. Which means 2 of my family members have to testify. And they're scared. So I can't just easily pull something up, hussy. I'm re-downloading the Google Photos. I have them on here, but it's the same thing. I have to scroll through fucking 8,000 pictures and videos. It's not like I can just pinpoint one thing. You fucktard. And you people call me names, so don't act all surprised when I do it back, okay? Stop doing that, Flo. Oh, whoa. No, you all do it to me. You all do it to me. Stop doing that. Stop acting fucking surprised. I don't think they watch all of your fucking videos because I think honestly, if Hussy watched your fucking videos all the way through and what you actually said, if you would have watched that one live that you're on panel with and what you said about Mexicans and everything else, he probably wouldn't let you up on panel either. He'd probably drop you because that's what he does.
Not once, but twice. You's a lie, you. So, Tattoo Lady, take your fucking commentary and wipe your fucking ass with it. G-Man doesn't lie, and G-Man doesn't ask for.
Again, that's her opinion. She said, since she's been watching him, he hasn't asked for money. He doesn't on his channel. Maybe years ago, like I said, he did ask Shani to pay his phone bill, and he got that house from Rev for $1.
Money. Did you not watch the video where he was asking Shani for money? You dumb.
He's not wrong.
Did you not watch when he wanted that phone bill?
And I fucking can't stand, like, he makes fun of my titles. He puts G-Man, praise the gay away. And let's not forget what else you did, Hussy. You took somebody who has passed away, regardless of how they passed away. I can understand why. I can't even understand why Flo used it as well. The lady passed away. There's no excuse. If you want to call me Bugs, you can call me Bugs. Whatever. That's not my nickname. That never will be my nickname. My nickname to my nieces and nephews is Auntie Bri Bri. Okay? My ex-husband still calls me Bri Bri. His family still call me either Bri or Bri Bri because they call him Rai. So they used to call us that together. Whatever. I don't have bugs. I've never been a bug. The only bug that's been in my fucking room is that huge spider that I was talking about yesterday that I'm pretty sure either OD'd or brought some party favors back to his friends because I'm not going under my bed to find it. No. My doctor thinks that shit is funny because when I first told him about the medication gone missing, he said, you need to file a police report. I said, I can't file a police report against the spider. He now owns whatever medications I dropped under there. And guess what? I went without and was fine. I got a heating pad. It worked. No symptoms, nothing. Don't know what to tell ya. I don't go out looking for shit. I've never done drugs in my life. So I would appreciate it if y'all would just shut up with that. I would. Because most of you smoke pot while you're streaming and admit it. But if I did it, whoo! The only thing I'm addicted to in life besides my kids is this. This is it. This is it. Sorry, guys. I tried to put my cream on for the dark circles, but I did not sleep well last night. Hey, Bella Boo. How are ya? I can't share my screen, so we're kind of just listening to Hussy rant and rave over fucking G-Man. The two of them should just get together and get it over with.
Because his phone was getting cut off and he wanted food money, you dumb.
No, see, Hussy, that's wrong. He took the phone money and got food. That's what he did. Pay attention to your videos again. Pay attention, you dumb.
Did you not see that he lied twice yesterday in 15 minutes, you dumb asshole? Oh, G-Man don't lie and he don't ask for money. Go back to the Unicorn Girl community, okay?
Hey, some idiot, how you doing?
Let's continue.
Yes, agent had to visit their house, talk to both he and his wife, Hila, look around the home, see the kids, and the agent eventually needs to return to interview the kids because of the call. And then after that, he went into more detail on that incident, the context around it, and what he believes is the root.
What she fails to realize is this guy made more money than any other damn person on YouTube.
I'm doing good. I'm doing good today. My boyfriend's coming this weekend. I'm excited. I'm hoping he still won't tell me if he's going to do my StreamYards or not. So I'm hoping he's going to. I have a feeling he will.
Tattoo lady, are you okay?
She's perfectly fine, sir. Stop talking about my mods. They can go wherever the fuck they want to go. They are grown. They're grown people over the age of 18 and can go in anybody's chat that they fucking want to go into. Jesus Christ. Y'all are grown. Apparently, you're not allowed to be going in anybody else's chats.
He don't ask for money. A house ain't money. He's asking for a damn deed. He's trying to make fun of me, telling me I'm asking for hamburger money. This bitch is...
You took a whole GoFundMe, sir. A whole GoFundMe. Said it was for an attorney. Told people to go ahead and call said attorney. You can't call an attorney and say, yeah, I'm trying to find out information on so-and-so. Is he really suing? They can't tell you that, you dumb ass.
asking for deeds. You know what? Fuck that dumb bitch. She ain't that guy.
Issue in a video that he posted yesterday titled, "This is so fucked up."
Not only have they called CPS on us, now they're starting to try to call in a 5150 to get me committed. It's really gone on too far, and at this point, I'm ready to take no prisoners, take the gloves off, and call out everybody who needs to be called out. The thing is,
So now they want to say he's crazy, and then they want to say
Hamburger
that,
deeds. Exactly.
that his children was crawling.
Anybody got a hamburger shop? Five Guys, you in here? Can I get the deed to the restaurant, please? Thank you.
Around eating, what is that, dog poop and everything?
Don't mention Five Guys. I have nieces that work there in New Hampshire. You can't have shit. I've messaged them and told them not to serve you if you're ever up in that area.
And that's what they call CPS on. When and by the way, I'm going to get into why I'm showing everybody this.
Yeah, you get into it because I'm confused as shit.
About when and when not to call CPS.
They're both wonky. They both are. They both need to just get together and get it over with. I'm sure G-Man has some bananas. I can never eat bananas again.
Once you target my children, then a line's been crossed that cannot be walked back.
Even noting that while he held nothing against the CPS agent who visited their house because he was just doing his job, he still found the whole ordeal to be invasive and overwhelming.
He's called the pediatrician that takes care of the kid.
I don't think McDonald's should serve you anymore either, Hesse. It's just my opinion.
He talked to them, pretty much sifted through every angle of our life having to do with our kids in an extremely violating, insulting, unbelievable way. You can't believe that you, as somebody who has done nothing wrong, has taken
G-Man.
subject to this forcible investigation.
G-Man, you at the YMCA, honey? Where you at? Are you on 17th? You said you going to the Chelsea area, honey?
Whoa.
Sweet pig, you rebranded. You want me to be your first guest when you rebrand? Because we going to do Gay and Fabulous. See, I would have let you on panel if you didn't make a fool out of yourself yesterday. You see what I'm saying?
Could you try again?
I wasn't even talking to you, Siri, or whatever your name is today. Howdy. See, I would have let you on panel. You a fan. And let me tell you something. I took a vote, and people wanted me to react to this. But you was a disaster. You were a freeloader. You're a mooch. You didn't help them with your own money. You helped them with their own money. Like I said, I will come on your channel. And be a guest. If you pay Will that $500 that you want to pay Rev.
Oh, everybody in my chat, y'all are doing amazing. I'm sure.
Think about it.
Y'all are
Because of some
amazing people.
Freaks online.
And as far as who did this, he said that his digging brought him to Snark subreddits. The first one being dubbed H3 Snark, though it looks like it's now moved over to a new page called H3H3_production. For those that don't know, a Snark page or subreddit is essentially devoted to criticizing or making fun of that topic. Right, there are general Snark pages calling out influencers, ones about not liking certain celebrities, and it goes on. And so an H3 Snark page would be anti-H3, anti-Ethan and Hila, and Ethan doesn't think that Reddit's doing enough about this overall problem. But also, he thinks that major creators are allowing them to thrive.
The problem is that this subreddit, this community, is being legitimized by creators such as Hassan, such as Denim, such as Mike from PA, and all these leftist commentators who think they can get one up on me by sicking and
It's always somebody from PA.
participating and legitimizing the most crazed psychopaths
Oh,
on the
shit.
internet.
But with Ethan specifically accusing Hassan and other creators of, at the very least, minimizing what the subreddit has done, and at one point appearing to suggest that Hassan's fans were...
Okay, so basically, in short terms, is one person didn't like a podcaster, so they called CPS and lied and said that his kids was eating dog food, and said that the guy was crazy or whatever. So a bunch of...
What does this have to do with Shanny and Rev and the kids? Serious.
Yes. 3 hours ago. 3 or 4 now. I can't use my StreamYard right now because I've only got 2.5 hours left and I'm trying to save it because if my boyfriend's going to buy me the thing, it's unlimited. So then, yeah. But it's just back and forth of the same bullshit. We all know G-Man should have made a call. G-Man's trying to prove a point. So he brought up a video that he found where some guy was accused of, I guess, maybe a housekeeper or something, called Children and Youth, saying that the children were crawling around on the floor eating dog shit. Ew, if that was true. And it was unfounded, basically. Yes, Carrie too. Yes. Exactly. He was trying to help take care of those kids, paying the bills and stuff like that. But Hussey was not wrong in the one thing where he did. There is a video out there where G-Man did ask Shanny for his cell phone bill money. Shanny sent it. And oh, I know she was. I saw that. And that's why she won't play those recordings that she sent back to Will as a minor and Shanny. She won't send them back. She won't play those back because she knows. He does. They all do. But there's nothing. They don't have any content. They don't have any content at all. So I'm their new target. G-Man's the target too. But G-Man's going about it a little wrong, in my opinion. Like, he should have pulled up the Shanny and Rev videos that he's talking about instead of, I know he's trying to use this as an example, but Hussey's brain can't process that. There's not enough up here, you know, the alcohol makes it fuzzy.
No one fucking told you to lie. I don't know these people that you're bringing on. I don't need to know any other case. Okay? I'm just talking about the case that we're discussing. That's all I'm saying. Why are you bringing up everybody? I don't know what this has to do with it.
Hussey, he brought it up as a point. That when you just call and it's unfounded, it's a waste of resources. That's basically what he's trying to do. Yes, they all are. Yes, all three of them.
A bunch of this person's supporters went over there to persecute this other guy because of that, right? Hussey got on his channel and Hussey said that because Jason told me when he told me when we were having guy time that I should immediately call.
Yeah, guy time when you were wearing your wig.
You should have called CPS when Jason said that. Absolutely. It's not. It's really not. And why Jason and G-Man put that shit on live, I don't know. Maybe there was some alcohol involved. I mean, shit, the one and only time I got drunk on stream, I talked to some dude for like 2 hours about Chicago PD, a show. It was New Year's Eve. I had like 3 drinks and I was lit. I don't drink a lot. And they're fucking like, the Smirnoff Ice is like a fucking wine cooler.
I was thinking he was Revelina. Okay.
CPS with no proof and no evidence whatsoever. What would make me different from what the people was doing to this man?
You fucking uninformed, uneducated, bike-riding moron.
See, but if I called you that, Hussey, you would say I was slandering you. You just slandered this man.
Neglect is a form of abuse. Hey, David,
Yes.
is a form of abuse. You buffoon.
Slander. Actually,
Those kids were
if you ask Yeah, he is. One of my favorite shows is Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, and there's this Jamaican singer on there, and I think she calls herself Blue because she loves the color blue. Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. The drug addict spiders under my bed. Yes, yes. I still haven't gone under there. I'm not doing it. My sons are supposed to come over. They're going to move the bed out. I'm not touching medication from the floor. They're going in. You can't flush medication, it's illegal. So I'm going to put it in kitty litter with water and throw it out. But I'm not touching them. I'm pretty sure they're not under there anymore. I'm pretty sure they've been devoured either by just that one spider or a bunch of them. He might have gone back in the eaves. No, it's a felony. It's a felony to do so because it's going into the water system, even though they filter it out. I learned that when I became a nurse. I didn't know that. And somebody told me, one of my supervisors were like, oh, dispose of this medication. I'm like, okay, I'll go flush it. They're like, no. There is some solution that some facilities use that you just put it in a bag, you pour it, and it dissolves it, and then you throw it away. Some facilities can't afford the solution. It's quite expensive, so they get a bag of cheap kitty litter. They put the medication in the kitty litter, especially narcotics. Even the patches, the fentanyl patches that we have to put on people, when you take them off, you put them in the kitty litter and you stir it up or shake it up and throw it out. They can't get it. Unless they're going to eat kitty litter, which I really don't know any drug addict would ever be. I don't either, because at the same time, like I said, before my other live got cut, I did something. I went to wipe off some dust, and yeah. He grew up in the system, G-Man did. So of course he's going to be fucking scared. He did not have a good experience. Not everybody does. Shanny's kids got lucky. Not all kids do. That's why I said, hussy, go do your fucking research. Okay? This state is corrupted. CPS in this state is very corrupted. There's multiple counties after Kids for Cash that are now being investigated, still to this day. So that might have played into why he didn't. Yes, somebody, you cannot flush medications down. If you have leftover medication that you're not using, like my daughter-in-law called me last night. She just had a hysterectomy. My oldest son's daughter, girlfriend or wifey, whatever. And she's like, oh, what do? I got these extra pain meds. I said, either take them to the courthouse. Every courthouse has one of those drug drop-offs. You just can't put I can't go and drop these off. They have a special thing for these. You take these back to the pharmacy. They have a special way to dispose of those because they're aerosol. But you can just drop them right off in there, and they dispose of them as biohazard. Pharmacies have them where you can just drop them off. And there's multiple ways to do it. Or if you don't have something like that in your area, kitty litter. Pour some in a bag, put the medications in there, add some water, shake it up really good until they dissolve, and chuck it. But you can't flush them. You can't flush them. You'd have some fish that are now drug addicts. I know people still do it, but if you get caught, it's a felony. It's not like a high felony where you go to jail or anything, but it is a felony.
Neglected. They didn't have the basics. They didn't have the bed, the heater you had to get them, the food, the groceries, the socks,
But he got them for the kids, right? He got them for the kids. That's what you're saying?
I mean, the list goes on. The detergent.
He
And then
still
on top
got
of
it.
that, neglect. You heard physical abuse. Look at that face.
Oh, let me turn the...
I don't know what more did you want. What did you want to see?
Look at his face.
What did you want to see?
I wouldn't be no different than him. I would be operating on my emotions and not operating on what I actually know.
No.
I know the Enneagram don't always tell the truth. I've been upfront about that
Exactly.
since I met them. That's why I can't wait till we get to friends.
If he says that he deep down in his heart believes that those kids were not neglected and not abused, you are a fucking liar. You are a fucking liar. I don't buy that for a damn minute.
As part of this and whatnot. So,
Bella Boo, honey, I just learned this too. A lot of creators have told me if you don't stop a video every 30 minutes, that's how you get struck for not copyright, for the Fair Use Act. That's why I didn't know that, because I was complaining. Carrie just doesn't play the whole fucking video at all. She barely plays any of it. You're supposed to stop every 30 seconds at least to do commentary, or they... Exactly. Yeah, see, some idiot just said that it's actually 30 seconds. If Carrie had 30 minutes, she would never say anything. I know. But yeah, you have to stop every 30 seconds or you could get a fair use strike. So that's why I stopped too, because I wasn't going to. I was like, that's so rude. Let's just let him play. And then people were like, no, you got to stop every so often and do commentary or you can get a fair use strike. And I think it's from YouTube itself, not from anybody else.
Hussey's argument is just stupid and it's dumb. And you just don't go around calling CPS, you know what I mean, because you heard somebody say something. That's a very serious thing. There are crimes that can be committed if you call them for understatement.
Now, I can say this. And I'm going to bring up my kids here for a minute, okay? Yes, you can absolutely get in trouble. Last year, my kid's school called 27 times over medication. I had to go to court for truancy with my youngest son. And I'm only bringing this up to bring up a point, okay? I brought this up to the judge. I said, CPS in my county has said they are no longer taking calls from the school unless it's something serious, like they're bleeding or they've got punch marks on them, okay? Which I don't hit my kids, as all of you have seen in the one video before I privated it. My kids scream and holler at me all the time because I can't do nothing. There's nothing I can do. And no matter what anybody says, there is only so much that I can do. I can take things away. It doesn't help my situation. Anyways, the judge said, you know what? 27 times in a week is a lot. I'm going to look into this. We're going to come back. I'm like, so we went back. I think it was a week later. The judge looked at the school and said, let me tell you right now, I'm not charging this woman a fine for truancy. Let me tell you why I'm not charging her. How dare you call and waste resources on a family over medication that you're forcing her to give her child in the first place? 27 times in a week? No. She's like, I spoke to the poor lady. You are not doing this. You are forbidden from calling CPS about this child's medication. It comes in the mail. We have no control over the postal service. She said, especially in that small area, they're slow and things don't always get put in the right boxes because our boxes are not in front of our house. We have to walk across the street. There's a bunch of them, these big boxes with numbers on every corner. Okay. So, sometimes they get stuffed in other things and people don't return them, whatever. So when the lady came out to close my case out from all of that, the guy came to pick up the medication, and the look on this poor lady's face was like, if looks could kill, he would have dropped dead on my porch. And she didn't say a word. And when he left, because I have to take out for the days that he's home. Oh, hold on, guys, 1 second. Sorry, it's that time of day, children. Anyways, the judge also told them CPS has the damn right to file harassment charges on my behalf. So G-Man's half right. He's half right. But that was a different situation. This was over medication. And let me also remind you that when they sent the medication home at the end of the school year, they sent home 3 bottles. One was mixed because at one time they were blue, and the next one time they sent these like light peach color, because they're only 5 milligrams, light peach ones, and they were mixed. Me personally, I think the nurse is taking them. Okay, because my child has barely gone to school in the past couple weeks because he's what's going on, and they're okay with that. I'm not going to court for it or nothing. They understand what's going on. All of a sudden they're out. How are you out if he's barely gone in the past 3 weeks? How the fuck are you out? So I called the doctor. He's going to change the prescription to where if he's home, I can give them at home. If he's not at home, then the school can give them. Exactly. Hussey and Carrie have no content, so they're covering people like me and G-Man. But yeah, so a whole judge told the entire the head of the school person who was representing them that day. She's like, this is not going to happen again. Harassment charges on her behalf through CPS will be filed in her county because of the count. It's so stupid. I live in like the very end of my county. They tried to make it part of where my kids go to school, which is in a different county over the bridge, but they were trying to make my little town part of that county because it's so stupid. We are so much closer to that county than we are to the county that I live in, but nobody would do it. So G-Man's half right. You can catch a charge criminally if you're calling for no reason, which is why whoever called on me from Hussey or Carrie, I think it was Carrie, somebody from Carrie's community and Hussey's, because they're all connected. And actually, Flo made a threat in hers. Somebody's going to call, or maybe somebody will, or maybe I will, or something. You better watch out, something like that. I don't know the exact words that were said, and I'm not going to go back and look right now, but I think it was her. And she better watch out who she's calling on, because when they didn't even come, they called me on the phone and said, what's going on? I said, this is what's going on. My kids were on live with me and it wasn't even purposely. And they know my son's situation. He's like, oh God. He's like, it is not against the law. You can have your kids online. He said, as long as I'm not making money off of them, I'm not exploiting them, and I'm not doing anything to harm them on my channel. I said, well, I just stopped showing them all together. He's like, well, in this case, it's probably for the best. He's like, listen, half of us follow you on TikTok. He says, you don't do anything wrong. He said, they can talk about whatever they want to talk about. We've seen their channels. Matter of fact, the one lady follows my daughter because she loves Bluey, and my daughter makes graphic designs. So there you go, dumbasses. Children and youth follow my children. Even Robbie with his weird music. What is up with the music today? I thought my generation of music was gross. And the guy said, don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. He's like, let them. He's like, because it doesn't matter what state they live in. Aw. Thank you. I'm happy. I'm excited. My boyfriend's coming over this weekend. But yeah, he said, don't worry about it. He's like, nobody has the right to tell you what to do on your channel. He's like, we haven't seen anything out of whack. I can't. Not here. We'd have to go to a hotel, and neither one of us have the money for that right now. Next time I go to his house, it's usually just me. So that's where the fun happens, because we're alone there. His parents are down in South Carolina. They have their winter house down there. They're trying to move down there permanently. But so that's where the fun usually happens. We can't do shit here. So we just kind of go out to eat or order in, depending on how cold it is. And we'll probably catch up on Fallout on Prime, because we both promised we will only watch that together. So there's a few episodes we got to catch up on, that and Only Murders in the Building, which I think that new season doesn't start yet. So I'm kind of bummed. But yeah, so G-Man's half right. And CPS in this state, they only care if something tremendously bad happens and they know what my kids are going through because I'm the one that called originally when it all happened. Because that's what mothers do to protect their children. They put scumbags away. So I suggest, even in another state, that you stop because they can press charges here for harassment. And you would have to travel all the way here to show up for court.
And I wasn't going to do that. Now, I actually was around one time for CPS coming under false pretenses. And that was the time when Jenny.
Aw. No, because there's this one cop in this town that hates me and I hate him, and he got in trouble for something he did inside of my house, which is against the law, and he's not allowed on my property per the chief of police. And so he watches, which I don't mind him watching because of everything that has happened when I got doxxed, so I don't really say much about it. But he watches who comes in and out, so he would automatically, even if we drove somewhere, he'd follow us and pull us the fuck over. Because he also works over the bridge because they're only part-time in my small town. Ew, no. No, he looks like a pale Steve Urkel, a white Steve Urkel. Same type of like bifocal glasses. No. Oh my God, you guys are great.
Rev came down from Boulder, Colorado, and they had just got to the uncle's house that first time before the uncle threw them out the first time. And I was over there. I was strict. I think I.
You guys, I'm going to run to the bathroom for 2 seconds, but I'm going to continue to play it. I'll be right back.
Showed up. I think the video you guys are going to look for is a irate or a crazy G-man.
After you just said that, some idiot, I just scrolled up on my phone on other videos and I followed Judge Simpson, busted for having sex while doing Zoom court. Poor Judge Simpson. He's always like, and then out of nowhere, he just snaps. I love it.
It was up in the video, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but it should be on XSR. Her Cash App got flagged, and she wasn't able to get to her money. CPS came over, and CPS was told that Shani and Rev didn't have no food. The kids were starving and all this other stuff and whatnot. You can all see it for yourself. It's on the archive videos.
Oh, hold on. I had to stretch my legs. Sorry, guys.
I believe that was either the day we did the chicken and watermelon, or that was the day Shani made that spaghetti.
Chicken
and
and
everybody was saying
watermelon.
that the spaghetti.
Chicken and watermelon.
She made it or whatever. But the point is, it's either the video where she made the spaghetti or we did the chicken and the watermelon video or whatever. So,
I'm back. Sorry, guys.
that was a false CPS call. They had food there. She made spaghetti, at least when I was there. You know what I mean? So if I'm going to call CPS on somebody, if I'm going to call Child Protective Services on somebody, I'm going to make sure when I call that I know what I'm talking about, so I don't look stupid. I've talked to these CPS workers before regarding them. They came to me and they said, "Sir, do they have food in the house?" Brought them in the house, opened the refrigerator, and showed them that they had food. They
Everybody that's coming in.
They said, "Sir, do they have money to be able to do this, this, and this?" Showed them that they had money on that particular area. You know what I mean? That's when I was making my videos at that time, when I was still their friends, saying that you guys got to stop calling CPS because you guys saying what?
Here's another one you guys got to watch for my chat. It's a picture of her actual self, skinny girl with my color hair almost, a little darker maybe. And she hops in and out of like 21s. She'll like snipe 21. She'll snipe me. She'll snipe FML, like anybody who's talking about Hussey or Carrie, she snipes them and goes back and runs.
When they come here, it's something totally different. And I wasn't the only one. Gentleman Pioneer got on here and he said, listen, you're not doing us any favors by making... As a matter of fact, it wasn't even just Gentleman Pioneer. I believe it was Jules, too. And Dragnet. All of them were saying, stop making false CPS calls.
Exactly.
You're not helping the kids.
Yes. Imagine defending people who called you the N-word. So pathetic. Yeah. And then telling people to send them money. And you're saying you can't be bought? And then you say, oh, you're not black. You don't know what it's like. No, I don't know what it's like. Okay?
Well, in that sense, too, isn't Hussey... Didn't he say he was Armenian? That's still another... from another, like, they come from another country. I know he was born in New York. I know that. But isn't that another type of, like, Armenia? I'm trying to think of where Armenia is. It's over there by India and Egypt and stuff, right? I'm going to look it up. I don't want to say this wrong. It's by Asia. So, according to this, it's in Europe by the Caspian Sea, Aral Sea, Black Sea. Armenia is a whole country in between Africa and Asia and Europe. It sits like right in between those three. So he should know what it's like to be called that, right? Called, because he's still, what, he's a little dark complected. He's not black, but he should still know racism. I'm just saying.
But obviously it ain't that bad according to you. Or did you just keep hush-hush? Because you were getting money. You were getting a house.
Maybe he was. Who cares? It's none of your business, Hussey. It was years ago. Let it go.
There was nothing going on at that particular time. Hussey is saying that I saw abuse and that I should have called CPS. What was the abuse that I saw? Hussey.
All right. You know what? You're going to make me want to Google something. Is neglect abuse? Abuse is physical, sexual, or emotional maltreatment of a child. Abuse and neglect also include human. Hold on. Is neglect a form of abuse? Let's do it that way. The Family Court Act of the State of New York defines child abuse as the act of failure to act by a parent or caretaker, and neglect is a form of abuse. Dude, I know you did a lot of research because people started calling you out, and I know, okay, that you know neglect is a form of abuse. Don't act stupid, because even a GED person that you claim is beneath everybody else knows that. Every time you go there, you said, I had to give him a place to live. I had to give him food. I had to give him money. I had to give him groceries. I had to give him a bed. I had to give him this. That's not, why? Why did you do that? Were those kids eventually taken away? Don't compare it to these other people. I didn't say call CPS and tell them the kids were eating dog shit. Asshole.
It's trying to say that the abuse that, matter of fact, let's do this here. The abuse that I saw was an empty refrigerator. Now, Hussy, with the video that I'm going to show you right now, Hussy, this is your fault. This is your fault. I didn't want to have to do this.
Oh,
but apparently you either out of touch with reality or you don't really know what's going on here in the U.S. So you're telling me that if I know parents, and
I don't know what's going on in the U.S. I was born in New York, been in New York. Okay.
If I come and visit their home and I don't see food in the refrigerator, then I should call CPS for abuse. Let me show you this video here real quick, Hussy. Now, mind you, this is about 2025 going into 2026. But this is going to give people the overall feeling of what I think about that statement, and then I'm going to tell people why I do support CPS coming over there and ultimately doing what they ultimately did. But first, I really want to cremate and destroy Hussy's terrible argument. Show him why I laugh at him and why I troll him and why I can't take the guy seriously. All right?
You never troll anyone. You make a fool out of yourself is not troll.
This video is called, now mind you, this ain't about Shady and Red. This is about all of us in America. People in America still can't afford food, can't afford to buy groceries in 2025. Let's take a look at this here real quick.
Basic groceries are an
The
all-time
lady
high.
actually lives in her car, by the way, and she does that by choice because it's too expensive to have an apartment. She has a really good a channel. It's called A Homestead Journey.
Shani was hoarding all the food.
Yes, Shani was
We
hoarding the
already know
food.
this. Shani was 600 pounds. Don't tell me that they didn't have money for food. She was eating the food and she was hoarding it, and they were spending money on Delta 8. Stop it. Stop it.
You can check that out. So let's listen to what she has.
It is so irrelevant.
Officially in America.
I just took out a loan for basic needs and food. Like needs / food. I have never in my life had to take out a loan for the things that my home needs. I had to make the decision of gas or food, or somehow budget it and split that and get a little bit of gas and get a little bit of food until I get paid again. I said there's no...
Every time I've seen Shani eat and Rev there by her side, she shove it up your ass.
You know what's fucked up? Again, I have to fucking agree with Wigman. Okay? Because she went, when I was trolling her, when I was part of Hussy's community, literally this bitch the night before somebody sent her a Perkins fucking dinner, a whole fucking Perkins turkey dinner, because she was bitching. That's what she wanted. That's what started the fight with her and Rev, I guess, on Thanksgiving, was because she was ungrateful for what people were sending. And she wanted Delta 8 and cigarettes and all this other shit. And she's like, well, we don't have enough for Perkins. So somebody felt bad. This was like the night, I think it was the night where she's, I want my ears. Or maybe the night after, she wanted that so bad. And she kept bitching about it because I think somebody finally asked her. And somebody had a DoorDash to her. A whole fucking Perkins. Perkins is kind of like a Denny's here. We have Denny's too, but it's a little more expensive. And they sent her a whole fucking Perkins turkey dinner. Okay? And I'm just like, this bitch gonna shovel that all. And she did. She ate it on fucking live. Ate the whole thing after the live, I'm sure. Then the next day said she hasn't eaten in days. I was like, bitch, you just fucking ate a whole Perkins fucking turkey dinner. That's actually that's how I found Hussy. I take that back. That's how I found Hussy, because that was when he came in and said, "Oh, do you want a Happy Meal?" He sent her a super chat. And he sent her, after she said no, we were like, "Bitch, take it. We'll fucking take it. Send it here." I'm like, fuck a Happy Meal. I want a fucking McChicken with some pickles and some fucking extra mayonnaise, some lettuce, some fucking bacon. I'll take that. Like, we were just joking. And I'm like, that shit's fucking hilarious. A fucking Happy Meal. That bitch need more than a Happy Meal. That's what I'm thinking. And then he sent another one for $1.99 and was like, "Well, how about a plunger?" with a picture, like a little sticker of a plunger. And she's like, "Sure, we'll take the plunger." And I'm like, I gotta check this guy out. He seems really funny. Big mistake. Big fucking mistake. Shit.
Okay.
Way. I cannot do this. I need to have a little bit more for gas, and I need to have enough food. So Affirm has, its thing with Sam's Club. I was like, fuck it. Let's just take out a loan for our basic needs. I feel like this is not
Hey, Salad.
okay.
I went to do my weekly grocery shopping, and tell me why a diet of rice and beans plus some groceries.
Oh God, she's gonna jump up on panel with him.
Bags just cost me $8.
Fallon, I did get the olive oil. I went to Lidl and I got the olive oil from there because it was like too cold and gluey at the grocery store.
$80. $80. And I know what y'all are thinking. You must have impulse purchased something.
Yeah, you gotta have good olive oil. You can't have that shitty store brand stuff. I gotta get the real stuff.
You're right. I did. Brussels sprouts and hummus. How dare I? How dare I? And furthermore, my greatest sin was running out of butter.
Listen, G-Man, first of all, they were getting food stamps, okay? Second of all, how many years ago?
Hussy, food stamps is a supplemental way to get food. You get so much. The rest has to come out of your own pocket. Okay? It doesn't cover the whole month. No matter what you do to try to make it last the whole month, you have to also pay out of pocket. Everybody I know on food stamps runs out. And for us, it's always 2 weeks before. So me and my daughter's biological father have to put our money together and go. And he goes to the store, or I order off of Walmart delivery. So you're wrong. Just because they got food stamps, and I'm not defending the two fucks, doesn't mean that that money lasts. Especially her. Look at how fucking big she is.
Was this 3, 4? Chicken now is $1.59 a pound.
Where? Let's look that up, shall we, real quick?
Sometimes even less if it's on sale.
Let's look that up. Because we don't go shopping downtown in Chinatown in most places, okay? Let me look it up. Wise Market. That's our local store. Pound of chicken. Oh, honey, you're good. You're good. I hope you feel better, my dear. Spell check. Fucking spell check. Okay, we're looking up a pound of chicken. Oh, $4.99 a pound. $4.99 a pound. $4.99 a pound. We got one that's $3.69 a pound. We have a small pack that's $1.89 a pound. But the big pounds, sir, no, oh, hold on, guys.
I didn't mean to disrupt your live, but
No. I told you to go. I was comparing.
oh, by the way, your
prices.
thing is cooking.
Oh, thank you, baby.
Where's Robbie? Oh, I didn't
Yeah,
even
he's
see him.
sleeping.
I didn't
He
see
had a hard time. He's got this new
Mm.
tick where he is like,
Tick?
ah! Yeah, he can't control it.
Oh, is it a bug?
No, a tick is like when I make those facial things, people think I'm a drug addict for it
Oh.
because I can't control it. I've been doing it since I was little, and I make a noise sometimes when I'm over anxious.
Oh, I do noises too.
But I do that thing with my upper lip, and Sean used to think it was cute.
I still think it's cute.
Well, yeah, you're allowed to. You're my kid. Sean wasn't allowed to. Fucking fat prick. Did you tell him he's got to call me, not you?
No.
Did you even answer him?
No, I'm
Thank
so
you.
mad at him.
Good. Don't answer him.
Is that a rubber band that my bro just put on her finger?
Yeah. They didn't have rings.
Oh my god.
Yeah. It was a last minute marriage. She didn't really like the guy. And then she ends up with the restaurant owner who leaves her at the altar because he's back on drugs. There you go, babies.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Love you.
Me too.
Yeah, when you open the door, say, hey, I'm coming. So I can mute this, okay?
Why did you not hear the door?
Oh, shit. Did I not pause that? Sorry, guys. Yeah, I'm sorry. I thought I muted. She just wanted me to put her hair up. I apologize. Did not mean for that to happen. I thought I hit it. So, yeah, Hussy, where are you getting chicken for $1.59? Because I don't have it here. We don't have it here. We can get chicken in a can for $1.59. But we ain't getting no fresh chicken. The cheapest one was $3.59. You show me. That says spam risk. Leave me a message. So I don't know what the hell you were talking about, sir.
How much were drums or thighs a pound 3 years ago? 99 cents? $1? How much?
Way more than they are today. You're talking about your area, which is already higher than us. And you're talking about, if you're talking about for a small pack, that's something different. For a family pack, you're not fucking paying no $1.59. So get your facts straight. Even our small packs are not cheap.
How much are beans? Huh? How much are the vegetables? How much could vegetables possibly be?
See, he doesn't go out much. Because I spent... For frozen veggies... Let's see. For broccoli, for a 10-ounce pack, is $2.50. For green beans, this is frozen, Yes, exactly. Beans are cheap because they're in a can. Hold on a second.
It's your food.
So, for fresh vegetables, because I like to use fresh when I'm making like chicken Alfredo or seafood Alfredo. Because I'm Italian, I like to cook fresh. Look at this. Fresh cut small vegetable tray. It's all like your zucchini, eggplant, and squash. $5.99 a pound. For a fresh cut small vegetable tray, green and yellow squash, $5.99 a pound. Fresh cut mirepoix, $4.49. Sweet potatoes, $5.99 a pound. Mixed bell peppers and onions, $6.49 a pound. Fresh green beans, oh my God. Garlic is still okay at $2.49 for a pack of 3. Fresh wild green beans, $3.50 a pound. Asparagus, $7.49 a pound. Brussels sprouts, $5.99 a pound. So you tell me where that is cheap, sir. You are so full of shit.
Pork chops. Don't give me this bullshit that they couldn't afford it. It was expensive. Come on.
Pork chops?
Chicken now, I'm telling you, the pork chops now is like $1.99, $2 something a pound.
He's lying. You are lying, sir. $6.49 a pound. 1 pound. And that's on sale. If you buy 1, you get 2 free. That's the sale on Wise right now. $4.99 a pound. Wise, fresh from the farm, thin slice. $7 pound for a family size. That's on sale. Ugh. $5.99 a pound. And I don't know if any of you know this, but I believe a pound is 2 to 3 pieces. Where, sir, are you getting your information from?
I should know better than to think
No, I'm not making this a long video, but I think you guys get the legit. The point is, this food is very expensive, right?
Yes.
So, not defending Shani and Rev. I'm not doing that, okay? But neither one of them are working. They're depending on food stamps and me occasionally coming over there buying the food. And I'm supposed to call CPS because they got an empty refrigerator.
Here, I'm going to show you how dumb you are. First, you feed your kids.
Yep.
And then you eat.
Yeah. Yes. And in my area, actually, for the size I need when I make homemade chili, it's because I need a bigger one. It's almost $12 for the roll.
I'm going to repeat that for you because you're slow. If you're watching and you need to portion, first you make sure that your kids are fed.
Yes.
They have
Always.
enough nutrition
First.
in them. And then you eat. Not keep gaining weight.
Yeah, that's at Walmart too. I can pull that up because I got chopstick. I got, piece of green bean on me. Chopstick. I always feed kids first. I go without food sometimes at the end of the month, waiting on the food stamps to come in, and my kids eat. So I got 2 packages of like the beef stew meat, 2 packages of regular steaks. Oh, Hussey's up there saying that food is so inexpensive now. Well, like I said, and I'm not defending Reverend Shannon because that bitch is 600 pounds. We already know what they did. But like in my situation, especially with growing children, they eat more, right? Food stamps is a supplemental resource. You still have to pay out of pocket for food. And when you can't afford to, that's why you go to food banks, or like me and my daughter's biological father, we put our money together and he goes to the store, or I order off of Walmart. But last month, I do once in a while, but I only get it from Wise. I won't get it from Walmart. And I pay for that myself. I don't use my food stamps for that. And my kids like it, so I'll treat them when I treat myself. But it's not an everyday thing because you shouldn't be eating sushi every day. It's not good for you. Anyways, I got 2 family-sized packages of the beef stew meat, the thin sliced steak for sandwiches, regular steak. Yeah, exactly. No, absolutely. And they never will. But I get what you're saying, bitch with dogs. I do. I hate saying that. I feel like I'm calling you a bitch. I usually don't buy my produce from there. But like I'll get like their cereal, their snack foods, some meats if they're on sale. Spices, baking stuff like that, and then freezer foods that they can make for snacks after school, like the pizza bites. They like those loaded potato sticks that they only have at Walmart. Frozen pizzas, stuff like that. My daughter's father, he took my card for me and goes to Wise to get. Oh, I do too. But we don't have very many around here. I've been to Food Lion, yes. It's a little cheaper up here, but not by much. That's kind of what I do. I go between two different ones. But what else did I get? Oh, my son had requested regular steak as a treat with some like mashed potatoes and green beans or broccoli and cheese, whatever. That was expensive. I got chicken and pork chops. I got a couple roasts. That alone came to $150 just for those 7 meats. We do have Aldi here, except the Aldi in our area I refuse to buy from. They just put a new one in. I do a couple butchers. There are a couple butchers in the area that take, food stamps or cash and card, that where I'll go to get like my bacon and stuff because it's a little cheaper. It's fair. But like, Bitch with Dogs, the Aldis that we have in my area, I won't get from. They've been closed down twice. They have been found to have roaches in their store. I won't. No, I'm good. And I can't always get to the brand new one that they put up by our Walmart. So I'm stuck with local, and Aldi's doesn't deliver. And they don't really have a lot of good quality food. But like, I used to get my roast, for St. Patrick's Day and for Christmas, I'll do like a corned beef roast. And they used to have really good ones and good pricing until I found out their store has roaches in my area. No. Even now that they've torn it down and rebuilt it, and I won't go in there. I refuse. Yeah, we have one, but they don't deliver, and they're too far away from us. So they're up by the Walmart. I mean, they're on DoorDash, but I don't want to pay a DoorDash price, and I don't drive. I'm disabled. I can't drive. And my daughter's father, after his strokes, became extra paranoid, and is after dealing with my mom's car, is just like, he's so scared something's going to happen to his car. He barely ever goes up to Walmart anymore. It's like a 20-minute drive from our house on the highway. Yes, I think so. Ooh, I gotta check that out because March is coming up fast for St. Patrick's Day. I'm gonna have to check that out, Lily. Thank you. So, where are you, like, unless you're talking about a pack with 2 or 3 pieces of chicken in it, you can't count everybody. And you can't count a 600-pound bitch. She ain't gonna buy no pack with 2 or 3 in them. Yeah, I love cooking. Yes, ours put in. We have one that was just built, and they put in like that, the produce and everything, and their prices are okay. But see, where I live, prices are high regardless. Gas, cigarettes, food, anything like that. It's just high. So I noticed when we went to Orlando, the food prices were okay. It was the other stuff that was way, way out of my range. But I did notice that. Yeah, Orlando. I forgot my sunblock here. And we went to Disney. We all look like lobsters. Oh, well, we used to have 2 Walmarts. Now we just have the one super center. Never been to Tampa. I'd love to go to the beaches down there. That's what I would like to do. But next time we go, we're going to hit not just Disney, but we're going to do Universal Studios too. I want to do the Harry Potter thing so bad.
Every single fucking day become immobile because you're so fat. Okay? There are plenty of parents, single parents, that don't eat. My father ate bread and butter before he became wealthy to put me in private school. Bread.
That's what I heard.
Okay? Don't give me your bullshit, G-Man. Do not. You fucker.
We're not talking about the kids getting hit. We're not talking about none of that stuff. We're talking about a empty refrigerator. And that's why I'm making fun and laughing.
And G-Man, CPS could have helped them get some food again.
At Hussey for his hideously stupid arguments. I mean, if you look like this, you would be laughing at him too. You wish you know what I mean? So
No, nobody wants to look like you, Hussey. Sorry.
CPS, I'm going to get my real opinion about them in a minute, but if you must call CPS about what you think abuse that's going on in someone's home, make sure that you have evidence to back it up, because it would destroy your credibility by crying wolf all the time.
Yep.
By crying wolf and calling CPS for things that you're not 100% sure of, you're wasting their time when they can actually be going out here dealing with somebody who actually is having abuse going on at home at that particular time. And I've seen, when I was there,
Aww.
CPS was there, and they asked me to my face. They were living in my
That's
house.
what I want to do, Lily. The Harry Potter thing. Me and my other friends that want to come too with the kids. We're gonna have fun.
And saying that they don't got no food. The kids got somewhere to sleep. He's got a bed and he's got a bed. You want to know who can back all of this?
So
up?
excited.
Go ask William. And you know what? Oh, I can hear him now. Hey, G-Man, how dare you bring William up? William said he don't want to talk about this. And William, shut up. Like honestly, shut up.
And by the way, there are pantries, food pantries they can go to. Someone told me there were several pantries in that area. Okay?
I want to go
There's
again
no
too,
fucking
girl.
excuse.
Okay? That might apply to you.
I want to
That does
go
not
take,
apply to me.
because see, my son didn't get to go to Disney, so that's why we're going to go again. But we want to include Universal this time, so we figured I do 2 parks a day, so that we're just there for 2 days, and then do Universal for the rest of the trip. We'll see what happens.
in the comment section and says, G-Man, could you do me a favor and stop making up I will stop doing it. Out of respect for William and out of respect for little Zach.
But you guys, if anyone wants to support the channel, hi Kova, good to see you. Privately, my Cash App and PayPal is pinned in the comment section, and also Skeletor just put it. Or you can support via Super Chat, be a member, or gift memberships, either way.
I'm not going to let you guys sit there and I'm not going to let you sit there and lie about what was going on.
Has anybody noticed that almost all of Hussey's mods are also Carrie's mods? Yeah, I have the Disney app, so you can pay per month. Because this time I'm staying in a Disney resort because I found out when you stay in the Disney resort, you can come and go as you please. If you stay outside of the Disney resort like we did, you can't come and go as you please, which means you got to smoke before you go inside the park, and then you got to smoke when you leave the park. I can't do that. My daughter got so much stuff because I just wanted her, like a lot of parents were like that. Like they were shaking. I saw some guy get arrested just for using vape in the park. I don't think it has anything to do with it being family friendly. I think it has more to do with that's how they get parents on edge. So when their children are nagging for things, they just say, fuck it and get it for them. Me and my boyfriend and my best friend's bank were like, well, by the time we got home, we're like, bitch, you fucking need help. You're cut off. Like it was bad. And I heard other parents was like, just shut up and get it. Just fucking get it. Like they were that stressed from not being able to smoke. And I'm not used to that because I looked it up on the Disney app. You can come and go because you're given, you can even use your Apple Watch, or you could buy those little watches that activate the statues and they talk and stuff. They also hold your ticket on them or your phone. If you stay in the resort, you can come and go as you please. Like especially, okay. Well, yeah. So with the Disney app also, you can pay per month up until the day of as long as you're paid off by the time you're ready to go. It works out better. Yeah, it was a nightmare, especially for my best friend is a chain smoker. Bad. So like his nerves were like, thankfully when we went to Epcot, because he drinks. So Epcot, you can drink around the world. He was like, whoa, something. But unfortunately for most people, when they drink, they smoke more. And I'm like, don't do it. Don't do it. You're going to want a cigarette. But we didn't get to stay long at Epcot either because of my daughter. Yes, I'll show you the app because I have it. It's this app, and it brings everything up, the park, everything. The park map, it looks like this. You can make an account, you sign in, you can set your vacation, and it'll tell you how much to put down. And it was like, I think for me to put down, it was like $300 to put it down. And then you can make like a $200 a month payment. Yeah. My grandmother's been smoking for her whole life. And some people were bitching before because she smokes in the house. Even if I go outside, it's not going to make a fucking difference. My grandmother, blind, she finds her way up here. She knows her way around this whole house. Yeah, it is. It's awesome. It's Walt Disney World app. Download it if you're interested in going. So, like, even if I was to go outside, my grandmother is not going to. This is her house. She said they could fucking pay my bills and kiss my ass if they don't want me to smoke in my own house. And she's 83 and blind and has dementia. I'm not sending her outside. She'll take off. I'm not going to tell her what to do in her house. Exactly. What am I supposed to do? It's her house. Carrie and her self-righteous ass thinks she knows everything. Exactly. My grandmother smoked in her house my entire life. My mom didn't smoke, but my dad did. The one that raised me, he smoked. I'm sorry, Dad. It's bothering me. Can you go outside? You know, back then, no, you didn't tell your parents what the fuck to do. Like, fuck off what happens in my house. You know what I mean? If my grandmother wants to smoke, fuck it. Yes, I smoke in my room. I can't go outside. Even if I did, my grandmother comes up here. She holds the railing. She freaks me out because she's already fallen and broken her arm. But she still does what she wants. She can go in any part of this house with her cigarette in her mouth. Oh, I know. It was actually, back in the 1900s, they used to be, you used to get prescribed tobacco for like IBS and anxiety and stuff like that. And the doctors have told us in this age to leave my grandmother alone. She just lost her daughter. If she wants to smoke, let her smoke. Should she smoke in the house? No. Can I stop her? No. And I'm not going to. She may be 83 and blind, but that is my Nana, and I'd still have to let her beat me up. Shit. What am I supposed to do? It's her house. When I move, I'm not going to smoke in my house. My son's building me off of my bedroom a 4-seasoned porch. It's going to have a TV and stuff and a little mini bar for when my friends come over. Some chairs or bean bags or whatever to sit in. And have my ashtray and I'll smoke out there. But even still, it's going to be on my clothes. Somebody else can't make me quit smoking. I have to do that on my own. And I'm working on it.
Going on when I was there. I'm not going to let him do that.
Exactly. And
One
that's
thing
why
I
he
noticed
doesn't
about
change the
this guy
story.
is he'll just make stuff up so that people will watch him. He'll just make stuff up out of thin air. The man,
What am I making up? You're the one that came up yesterday and said.
It is. I'm really excited. I'm building a 1 level. That way, if I fall, I can just, army crawl into something I can stand up with. I'm putting it on at least 2 acres of land because my one mama's boy's son, he's 23. The one who was all up in Carrie's chat and Fallon's chat, and they got all butthurt over it because he was defending his mama. I didn't know about it until they said something. And yeah, I laughed at it because that's what he does. It helps my anxiety. It's very hard. So I've cut down, but am I going to quit? Probably not. Probably not. Unless like they say I'm going to have to, or I'm going to, have a heart attack and die. That's something a little different. I need to be around for my kids, but yeah, it's going to be 1 level, 5 bedrooms. My bathroom is amazing. I'm putting a jetted tub in it. It's a walk-in shower with like 3 shower heads. And there's a vanity, a his and her sink. And the bathroom, like the toilet, you can close the door out of respect for it. It's pretty big. And they're going to build the 4-season porch for me, and they're going to build a regular deck in the front with like a screen in it, so like we can barbecue and stuff in the summer. And then because my daughter's biological father, he can't live on his own because of the stroke, so we will be putting a house of his own in the back along with my 23-year-old because he thinks he needs to watch over me. So I'm going to let him. And then my kids will each have their own rooms big enough to my son wants to set up his own little gaming area. My daughter wants to set up her own studio type thing because she does her digital art. She has her own channel. She's got more followers than I do on TikTok and Instagram for this. She loves it. She never shows her face, but she loves it. So I'm going to help her set that up. She's like, Mom, I need a microphone. I need a laptop and I need a light. I'm like, okay, calm down. We will get it. And a desk. Okay, we will get it. Calm down. Yeah. It's coming out nice. I've been working with these people for about 6 months now. I started going through it about a year ago, picking things, because you can pick things. And I'll have my bathroom. They'll have a bathroom. And then I want a third, at least a half a bath where there's a toilet and a sink. So people aren't trying to fight over bathrooms to go because we're fighting over one here. So, and my kids have been told the rules. They will keep shit clean since their big brother's going to be there to help me wrangle that shit up. I'll post pictures when the guy's done drawing up the designs.
That I talked to Will and Zach. Lie. Never.
Of course, Lily. I'm going to have guest rooms. Absolutely. Anytime, love.
And then I'm fighting with people that I'm not even fighting with.
He wasn't there. He wasn't even covering them at the time. And all he's going by is what people said.
When
it comes to ignorance,
this is what you keep lying about. I never said this one said it. I said what you said.
Hypocrite much? Isn't that what you just said about me? That I need to stop listening to other people if I don't know what I'm talking about?
I'm starting to feel like you got a lot more issues than what I thought you had.
No, and when it comes to that, he refuses to do any research. This man,
Hussy, you talk to vegetables and food, okay? You're not wrapped right either.
actually says, I don't talk about the Bible. Let me show you guys something here real quick. And like I said, this is your
I said you do talk about the Bible. What does that mean? So does Shanny. So does Shanny.
Who cares about somebody talking about the Bible? Who cares? Why is that a big deal? Let them talk about the Bible. It's their right. It's their religion. Don't be biased.
So what does that make you? What, you a pope now? You Pope John Paul or something? Because you talk about the Bible? You just talk. Anybody could talk about the Bible.
your fault. It's your fault for being stupid, not being educated, and not looking things up. Or perhaps you didn't.
Look, you can call me stupid, you can call me uneducated, none of it is true. At least I didn't turn a blind eye to child abuse.
He doesn't turn a blind eye to child abuse, but him and Carrie had a whole child abuser up on panel and welcomed her back with open arms.
Nor will I ever.
know, and you're just a liar. Who knows?
Hope G-string. That's a good one. We're gonna call it Hope. Yep, Hope G-string the first.
What is the difference between a child of God and a child of the devil?
Oh God. I gotta fast forward through that. I can't listen to that.
But again, and isn't it awesome that God can use something so beautiful to glorify his name and to use it as a
Hate
covenant
these
between
things.
himself and man?
Was this video made before or after you threatening a bunch of people's life by power now? I like to know.
That's absolutely awesome. It's just too bad that people on Earth have corrupted it. Yeah, Hussey uses the rainbow for something totally different, but you know, let's not take low blows at him or whatever. But that's just one of about 1,500. One of about maybe 900 videos. I have on that YouTube channel talking about the stuff that Hussey claims I don't do over there. What do you do? He thinks that this is my channel, like this is my main channel. I deal with drama over here. I don't deal with drama over there. That's why I created this channel, and why I'm going to rebrand it to do even more of it. But on my other channel, I'm dead serious about the stuff that I'm talking about over there. So a lot of people here watching this don't know this. Go check it out. It's called G-Man for Christ. I recently changed the name of the channel. The channel was decided to call it G-Man for Christ. And or a faster way you can find it is type in XX0054, and you'll be able to find the YouTube channel. And that's what I was when I first got on YouTube. But Hussey wouldn't know nothing about that because Hussey doesn't know nothing about me. You know what I mean? So just go look it up, and then you'll see all of the marvelous videos that's been made about yours truly.
Let me get on that.
I might have a guest in here too, by the way.
No, you ain't having no.
I might have a guest in here. That'd be nice. Let me see if they're gonna make it though. Let me see.
That other damn troll. Congratulations.
And start saying that so and so did this and so did that, or so and so is suffering or whatnot. Your reputation is on the line. Who you are is on the line. Okay, you got these. And I hope the ladies on.
What's your reputation? 55-year-old man riding a tricycle, and you're worried about what?
He lives in Jersey, right? I think he lives in Jersey City, G-Man. Hold on, guys. What's up, son?
Hey, you got food stamps?
Friday.
All right. What are you up to?
I'm live.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, on TikTok.
No, YouTube. Covered an idiot. A guy that wears a wig.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I'll make an account later.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
All right, I love you.
I love you too.
Bye.
Bye.
Dad.
That was my 23-year-old. He's always got to check up on me and ask me about money or food stamps. He is on my food stamps, so I legally have to give him some, but he never spends what he's allowed to.
He's 55 years old. He
Always
goes to the
spends
YMCA
less.
to play with the mans, and he talking about his reputation on the line. Hey, he friends and hanging around with Red.
Privated your videos.
My dad was yelling my name out.
I was literally sitting there defending your ass. Aw. Sorry, guys, I can't finish it. Because once again, he privated. I follow Ella T. Petty, and somebody made a troll account about her, and I didn't find it funny. She doesn't talk about anybody else but Shani and Rev. And she's like me, she doesn't allow drama in her chat and stuff like that, you know? So I felt bad. She doesn't care. She doesn't let it bother her, but I still felt bad. Let's see what else we could find. All right, Lily. Hugs and love, honey. I'll see you next time, girl. Get you in a good nap. I might take one too, since Hussy privated his shit again. Punk bitch. But all right, guys, I'm gonna get off here for a little while. Maybe take a little nap myself. Kids are off school till Tuesday, so they're all out with friends. Love and hugs to all of you. And maybe I'll jump on later. Who knows? Peace out. Love and peace. Bye.